see him coming through. We'll get started in a second. What's up, guys? So this is gonna be a tradition. Every time I do a live, if you're gonna put something in there, let me know where you're talking from. If you're in a country like Poland, Korea, South Korea, put it in there. If you're in America and Canada, put in the city you're in. Let's see where you guys are. I'm gonna shout out the people. Washington, I'm gonna be there for President Trump's election. If you're in DC, San Diego, Ox City, one of my favorite cities in the world. Outstanding. Okay. Even better. Now I can see this stuff. Right, even there. Right there. So, Australia, Malaysia, San Diego again, France, Netherlands, Maryland, Miami. Hey, yo. Miami right here, too. We got San Antonio, Spurs looking better. Wembyana, baby. What we got here? Nepal. All the way in Nepal. Love it. Canada. Bye-bye, Trudeau. Bye-bye, Piggy. That snake ear biting you in the ass, ain't it? Let's see what we got here. Armenia. Shout out. Brooklyn in the house. Isn't it disappointing that Kyrie and Kevin Durant and Harden just couldn't pull it off, man? I mean, I like when I play 2K, that's the team I like to run with. That team right there. Like, what's going on here, man? Anyways, what we got here? India in the house, man. India, watch it. India founded in 1946. You're the pig. Watch it, fellas. South Africa, what's up? Nelson Mandela. You know, here's the interesting thing about Mandela. He was born in a horse year, and the guy who was leading the apartheid government, I forgot his name, forgive me, but he was a rat. So it was the rat versus the horse. How about that? Phoenix, Arizona, Snake 9 City. Good place to live in 2025 Snake Year. Minnesota in the house. Gee. Okay. Well, remember, we're not on Kick. We got to watch what we say here, folks. Sri Lanka. The Chinese debt slaves country. What we got? Dallas, Texas. What's up, Mark Cuban? Chicago. Damn. I'm like, when people even say Chicago, I'm starting to look like here, maybe someone's trying to get me and stuff like that. All right, Kentucky, New Zealand, Australia's little cousin. What's the word? Ghana. Oh, love Ghana. UK. I'm not happy with the UK. Listen, you have more. The UK is a police state. I'll say it. The UK is a police state. The UK has put more people in prison for social media posts than Russia. I want to repeat this. The UK has put more people in prison for what they put on social media than Russia. Yeah, I feel safer in Russia under Putin than under the UK with their... God, I'm not even going to go into it. I got to watch what I say because I'm going to get real mad if I start talking. But the UK government, the Canadian government, this is complete garbage. What we got here? Argentina. What's up, Argentina? Philippines. What's up, Philippines? Oman. Assalamu alaikum to you, my brother. What we got here? 414, 2003, double 5 life path. I don't get girls. Well, I mean, you got to go out there and, put in work, bro. It's not just going to come to you. Not everyone's Brad Pitt. 518, 89. Should I do in 25? I mean, listen, you're in a snake year. What do snakes do in snake years? What did Kanye do in the snake year? What did Tom Brady do in the snake year? They made it big. They planted the seeds to make it big. Do the same thing. You know I'm going to. You can do it yourself, or if you don't want to do it yourself, you can watch this snake do it. I'll do it for everyone. Except you got to do it for yourself to reap the benefits. All right, we'll get into stuff soon. GG33 Academy, what's up? What we got here? 215, 1991, Dallas, Texas. All right, one life path, 28. Go get, listen, if you're born on the 15th, it's home and family. 28's about money, but since you're born on the 15th and the 28th, look for a family business. That would definitely work. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's go over here. This might be even a little better. Appreciate all you guys joining me. We'll get into some serious stuff real quick, but I mean, this chat room's going freaking crazy. Woo! UK, but Indian. I got more respect for you. You know, isn't it funny how the world works? 100 years ago, it was basically India that was under occupation by the UK. And then last year, we had an Indian prime minister in the UK. How things change. 4/14, 1999, 33/6 energy, born on the 1st. So again, people born on the 1st have to be aggressive. As a cat, you know, you're definitely not going to play well with others. Cats just don't play well with others, man. You know, Michael Jordan, yeah, he had to do things his way. It's just how the cats are, man. Allen Iverson, he was a cat. He didn't like practice. So cats have their own way of doing things, but you're born on the 1st, so you got to be aggressive in life. Let's see, 9/19, 1994. Well, your enemy year is over in about 5 weeks. After that, life gets a lot easier because the energy's against you in your enemy year. Born 9/9, 8-year cycle. So as soon as that dragon year ends, it's your money cycle. Open a business, do something, invest. You got to chase that bag in the 8-year. No choice. That's how the life works, man. If you really want to be on it, you got to chase that bag in the 8-year. No other way to go about it. So listen, if you guys want a real reading, I charge like $1,000 for a real reading, but I do it for like 45 minutes. So if you guys want it a little more in depth, put in about 100, maybe I'll do something. I really don't care. Listen, I don't do this for these punk ass readings. It is what it is. I appreciate it, but I already got my bag, guys. It is what it is. Now, what I would appreciate is some likes so we can pop this stuff. So if you're watching, like the video. I even hate saying that because you watch all these YouTube guys. Watch and click and subscribe and do that. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I wish you guys would just knew to do that yourself. So you like the video, reach it. Has more reach when you like. It is what it is. What can I tell you, man? We'll get into it. Let's see what we have here. What advice should I have in my life? 3/18/2000. Travel. That's my advice to you, 5 Life Path. Travel as much as possible, man. And make sure you have the right influences around you. Very important as well. Let's see what we have. Damn. Appreciate it, Nathan Jesus. Oh, wow. Usually people with that name, Jesus, aren't too nice with GG33, so I appreciate it, man. It is what it is, man. So is donated $1.99. What do I look like, a peasant? Come on now, man. I'll do what Zerka does. I'll just make fun of you for that price. It is what it is. 5/19, 1978. Trying to get my bag this year. With you, DC and Charlie. Okay. I mean, you're talking about my crypto brothers, Miguel and Charlie. And, you know, over the years, a lot of people have asked me to pimp or support their crypto classes. I've had, you know, even Andrew Tate came to me in the last decade to do something like that. And I said no each time because when I ask people about crypto, I have 2 questions I ask them. I ask them, number 1, are you a millionaire? If the answer is no, I ain't trying to talk to you because there's too many people who have made millions off crypto for me to listen to you. The second thing I ask people, if you are a millionaire, did you make that million off crypto? If the answer is not yes to both questions, conversation ends. Charlie and Miguel, who is a 33 life path, are millionaires and they made it off crypto. So that's why I always recommend them. All right, let's see. That's how do you get your bag? Listen, you already got your bag. Stop bullshitting, man. You're doing way better than most people. Yeah, I can tell already, bro. It is what it is, man. Plus, you got to work your ass off. Watch out for the men. Let's see. 9/20/2001. Snake, who's a 5 life path. Listen, a lot of snakes who are 5s get brought down by women. Be very careful, man. And again, we are on YouTube where I'll be a lot more colorful. I definitely would be. What do we have here? My daughter is 1/1/2005. What? Oh, you just had a baby. Congratulations. So it's an 11 life path baby who's still a dragon. Yeah, male dragon. My other son is a monkey. Well, dragons and monkeys get along great together. And your daughter is an 11 life path, which means she's an old soul. But she has a lot of one energy, so she's going to be a lot more masculine than a lot of women and even some men. If you want me to be honest with you. Dragon, a whole bunch of wuds, yeah, she's going to be tough. You know, let's see, what do we have here? 9/23/2004. Any advice for my birthday? Well, your birthday was a while ago. Oh, this birthday, my bad. 11 life path monkey, born on 23rd. Well, you have a 5 in there, you got to travel. You're born on 11th, you got to control your emotions. But you are very charismatic, and you should be a good athlete. Those type of birthdays like there looks like an influencer type of birthday. And if you're born in America, perfect place for you. Because America is a monkey nation as well. All right, we keep going. Keep going down. 5/27/2000, male dragon. What should I focus on? Well, and what any 8 life paths you focus on. See, if you're a 7, if you're a 6, if you're a 5, you don't have to focus on the material. I recommend it, but the main focus of your life. But if you're an 8, you have to experience that abundance. That's what your soul is here for. That's what you're here to learn this in reincarnation. So when it comes to that, yeah, definitely chase the bag through finance or anything else, man. Let's see, 430/72. Well, see, Tiger isn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay? And if you want proof of this, find me a good Tiger quarterback in the NFL. I'll wait. Find me a good Tiger quarterback in the NFL. You're going to see a whole bunch of backups who suck. But yeah, Tigers are great athletes. They have a lot of stuff going for them. Like, they're great fighters too. Tigers are great fighters. They're usually alpha males, but they usually don't have it up here. But see, this is how you understand numerology supersedes astrology. Because when it comes down to it, the 7 is an intelligent number. So if you have a 7 Tiger, all of a sudden, you have all those gifts of a Tiger plus the intelligence of a 7. That's a winning freaking combination. So when you look at people like that in life, how do you verify that? How do you know I'm not just making stuff up? Well, there was a guy named Steve Wozniak. Not Steve Jobs, who was the front man of Apple, who didn't actually create it, but Steve Wozniak, the 7 Tiger, who actually created the operating system, all that stuff for Apple. Yeah, 7 Tigers. So focus on intellectual pursuits and like most Tigers. All right, listen, I'm going to try to get to everybody, but this chat is wild. Remember, drink water with no fluoride in it. That way, you're not giving away your IQ points to the powers that be that want you as dumb as possible. 8/24/1993. What do you recommend? I mean, what do you mean, what do I recommend? You got to tell me, what we're talking about here. Got to give me some context. What do I recommend? I mean, what are you? 9 life path? Have the right people around you. And since you're born on the 24th, which is home and family, a loyal rooster. Rooster is a very loyal sign. Roosters are loyal. Horses are loyal. There's a lot of very loyal signs up there, but rooster is number 1. And all roosters should go hard in the snake year. It is what it is. All right, what do we have here? See, I'm just going through the phone. And before I do this, I want to show you what Elon Musk has forced me to do. Because Elon already got my 100K account. Elon already got my 50K account. And I'm going to make this clear. It's his platform. He paid, what, $44 billion for it. He got basically, he overpaid, but whatever. Elon spent $277 million to get Trump elected, and through his various PACs and things like that. Yet his stock has increased over $150 billion since Trump got elected. So, yeah, definitely a good investment on the money, but Elon ain't going to last. We'll get to that, man. So, Elon has suspended me so many times, I'm forced to play games, okay? And one of the games is, here's one of my phones, Samsung Z Fold 5. Here is another phone, Apple. Here's an Apple Ultra, the best kind, Apple, the big one. Here is the crown jewel right now. This is the Google Fold. This is a really nice phone. I mean, this is top notch right here. It really is. And these are all expensive phones. This is all over 1,000. This one over here is like 1,700 or something like this. But I really like this phone. This is nice. I'm usually Samsung guy. I bought a couple Apples because it's a Dragon company founded in 1976 in a Dragon year. I bought these last year. I'm not gonna buy the new Apple 16. Not a fan of that number. But the 15 I got, it's all good. We'll get more into the readings, but I have to put all my different Twitter accounts in all these phones. All these phones over here have to have all these different accounts. Now this phone right here, this is more for the people who need to reach me anytime, who have me on a retainer. So yeah, I'm like kind of like a high class whore. People have me on call, but with the amount of money they're paying me, it's okay to keep opening my mouth because that's the only thing I'm opening. Anyways. I'm getting better at that stuff, man. I'm trying to make it clean and funny. We're doing the GG33 YouTube. This is the how we put this. This is the green. Ultra. We'll be a little edgy, but this ain't gonna be what I do on Kick, guys. They say it ain't. This surely ain't it. Okay. My God, man, I'm so backed up. So Elon's forced me to put a whole bunch of Twitter accounts on a whole bunch of different phones because if you have one Twitter account, one phone with all your Twitter accounts, one gets suspended, they all get suspended. So it is what it is. All right. Ah, damn, man. People keep sending it, and it's like, God damn, I'm not going to fucking catch up with all of these. And then you guys are going to be like, oh, man, he didn't do me. I mean, why can I not even find this anymore? The hell is this? I'll find it, man. I am. I'll find it. No, I see it. I'm still getting used to this phone is all. That's all. There we go. Chat. How do I get this chat bigger? How do I make this chat bigger on the phone? Yeah, because I'm getting sick and tired of looking at the fucking screen. It's easier to look at the phone for me. For the chat. Because you see how small it is? Yeah, I don't like that shit. Yeah, I couldn't do this myself, man. I'm not very tech savvy. I'm good at other things. I'm definitely good at other things, man. Numerology, astrology, and that's what all you folks are here for. You all want to get educated. That's my Ebonics version of telling people to get educated, man, because, we're out here. We know different languages. I know Russian, Kaktila, I know Poduski, and I actually talk pretty well Russian. I can talk a little Ukrainian, what I'm saying, a little bit. I kind of consider Ukrainian like the Ebonics are Russian. That's honestly what Ukrainian is. It's a much dirtier, it's a much uglier language, but at least the women are pretty. So it is what it is. That's a fair trade off, no?
Yeah. Just click like this and look. No,
okay.
It's not gonna be bigger.
Okay, I'm so backed up with these, man. I need to go all the way back there.
No, that's not how you do it.
How do you do it?
Look.
Oh, it's up there.
It's up here. Just
I
click.
See
and then,
gotcha.
And then when you get to the end, there's like a little arrow.
Gotcha. Okay. Much better. All right, man. I'm gonna have to go through these. See, I come here. I want to do a monologue, but people are over here sending me loot, so that would be a little disrespectful to just ignore them. So it is what it is. Let's look over here. What do we have over here? 215, 19 money. My girlfriend is 6'4", 96. I work on crypto. I'm a software engineer, relationship, and work advisor. Seems like you're doing well. Let's see. Of course, you got that 28. Your girlfriend. What do we have there? 8 life path. Yeah. Your girlfriend looks out for you a lot. I think it's a good match. I see a lot of positive things here. You can trust her to a point. She is a Gemini rat. But yeah, I think it's a good match for you, bro. And she definitely got the body you like, so it is what it is. All right, let's go over here. And I'm going to start doing streams with other people soon, so stay tuned to that. You guys will enjoy that. 1978. And he said, please. Okay, well, since you said please. Only because you were so nice and said, please, I will do this reading. 4 life path, extremely hard to see. When you have that 4 and you have that horse, those are like the 2 hardest working signs. So when you put it together, bro, learn to take a break. Learn to take a vacation. That's my advice to you, man. Relax sometimes, man. It's okay to take a day off. Sounds like I'm talking to Myron. Because that's what it is, man. Learn to relax a little bit. See, some people you have to talk to like that. Because all they do is work. Myron's a 22 horse. What is he doing? Every day streams for like 8-10 hours. And then does spaces for another 6. Are you out your freaking mind? You're going to catch me on here at best once a day for an hour or 2. At best. And I might do that for a few days and then I'll be like, man, the hell with this shit. But those 4 horses, they work hard. So learn to relax. That would be my advice to you, my friend. All right, let's see. This thing keeps switching back. It's like, damn. We'll find out a better system at some point. Let's see. 5678. 6/5/1988. Earth Dragon. Male near New York City. See, he put in New York City. And that's important because New York City is in New York, which is a monkey state. It makes sense that in America, founded in 1776, the city of New York, which is the financial capital of not just America, but the world. Sorry, London, that ain't you anymore. Sorry, Shanghai, it ain't you. And it probably never will be, okay? It's still in America. If it moves anywhere from New York, it's going to move right down to Miami. Miami founded on the 28th. Miami is a monkey city. So that's where it's going to come. If it moves from New York, it's coming to Miami. It's not going to New Delhi. It's not going to Mumbai. It's not going to Singapore. It's not going to Shanghai, Beijing. It's not going anywhere. Notice I didn't mention any Canadian city because that economy is a joke. The Canadian economy is a joke. What Justin Trudeau has done to that country is like what Biden did to this country on steroids. There's word that Justin Trudeau is resigning. If so, congratulations to my brothers and sisters up north. Congratulations to the people of North America. The tyrant is gone. Hopefully that is official soon. But it also shows you how numerology and astrology works. This guy has been in there. Justin Trudeau, born 1971, has been in office since 2015. Canada is a cat nation. Justin Trudeau is born in the year of the pig. Friends, who was the prime minister before Trudeau? It was Harper. Harper's born in the pig year, 1959. So pigs do well in a cat nation. This is how it works, gentlemen. This is how it works. Justin Trudeau got in 2015, which is the year of the goat. When I called that upset win, I didn't like calling that. I remember when I made that call on Twitter. I wish I could pull the tweet, but that son of a bitch Elon Musk suspended my account, so I can't pull the tweet. I do apologize. But what I said in 2015 was Justin Trudeau was going to win. And the reason I said he was going to win, because it was a GOAT year. And I looked at his numerology and I'm like, man, he's the new prime minister. I didn't like it. But that's what it was. And he's been in power for 9 years. 9, the number of completion. See, Canada is different than America. In America, a president can serve up to 2 terms unless you're FDR. He can only serve 2 terms. 8 years max. And then out, next guy comes in. In a lot of cases, that's a good thing. But in Canada, they have a completely different system like the UK, the parliamentary garbage system. Okay, I'm not a big fan. See, we here in America are a republic. You guys over there are constitutional garbage. I don't know what the hell it is. But anything that allows Justin Trudeau to stay in power for 9 years is a flawed system. But 9 years, completion, and the year of the pig, he's born. We're going to the year of the snake. Bye-bye. You see how the system works? Everything is aligned from when he got in to when he is leaving. This is why numerology and astrology is important. Your priest can't tell you this. Your imam can't tell you this. Your rabbi can't tell you this. But a numerologist, he can. And that's not because of any other reason except that I can read the prime creator's language. Numerology is a gift from the prime creator. And the reason I call him a prime creator is to call the prime creator anything else but the prime creator would be an insult. Do you know how many fake gods there are? You have any idea how many fake gods there are? I will never call the prime creator God because that would be insulting him. There's too many fake gods out there. I ain't about that life. I ain't gonna insult that person. That thing, that whatever. I'm not gonna insult it. You might. I'm not. It ain't the same. I already made my religious and political views very clear when it comes to stuff like that. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Let's see, get a couple more readings out the way. And guys, I'm clogged up, man. I really am. This is a lot. This is a lot. Let's see, man. I'm trying to get to all of them. Okay. Yep, we already did that one. That's good. Let's go over here. What do we have? Did that one. What's that? Yep. All right. Born 8/5/2006. Enemy years coming to an end. Your lucky number is 86. So if you're going to play football, jersey number should be 86 if you can do it. Let's go. And lucky numbers, you know, I already explained this many times, but I'll do it again. Michael Jordan, the only GOAT in basketball. Michael Jordan, the only GOAT in basketball. Not LeBron. No. Not Kobe. Rest in peace. But Michael Jordan. And one of the reasons Michael Jordan had an edge was not just because he was the smartest guy in the court, not just because he was the most intimidating guy in the court, not just because he was a great psychologist because he was born in the cat year. The reason he was such a dog was because he had energy in his side. Michael Jordan's born 2/17/1963. And his lucky number is 23. And that is exactly the number he wore. That energy's aligned. Just like when he signed a deal with Nike. And Nike would start being called Nike in 1975. Year of the cat. Jordan born 1963, year of the cat. The two cat energies combined, and they made billions. And people think this stuff ain't real, man. People are crazy. They really are. All right, 9/21/1988 moved up a level last year. Any career advice? Well, of course you moved up a level last year. You're a dragon, and 2024 was a dragon year. You expect dragons to do good in dragon years. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You know, it's the 8 universal year held a lot of them back, but it is what it is. But you're also an old soul because you're an 11. My advice to you, inspire others. That's my advice to you. You're an 11, you're a dragon. You're born with 3 energy, which means you got that ability to yap and you're charismatic. Inspire others, brother, because that's what you're here for. Should be somewhat of a spiritual teacher as it is. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. 4/27/2005. Any advice for me in the snake year? Yeah, you're a rooster. The advice in the snake year is go hard. That's going to be the advice for all roosters in the snake year. Go hard. Because you don't have your good years every single year. I talked to a guy a couple days ago. He was born in a cat year, and he made like $50 to $60 million in 2023. And then the next year, he only made 5 million. Now, 5 million was a lot of money to most people. And that's life-changing money, but imagine going from 60 million to 5 million. And that's the thing. He was a cat. 2023 was a cat year. He had a great year, but you can't expect those type of years all the time. The energy, it's not going to be with you all the time. That's just not how it works. It has to be somewhat fair. And what is fair is once every 12 years you're in your own sign and you have 2 friends. And what is also fair is the energy is going to be against you because everything is yin yang. You understand? Everything is yin yang. So no matter what, you're going to get a hit. So watch the downfall of XQC. I'm going to actually enjoy that one. Yo, XQC, they're going to be playing clips of this. You're born 1995. You're the pig. You're about to get hit. Now, I'm not a psychic. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But this is what I do know. This is you, and this is a cliff. And you're slowly going to fall off. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. So enjoy being humbled in 2025, my friend. Because that's exactly what's coming. A nice humbling. You know who else is going to get humbled? Logan Paul, the U.S. champion in the WWE. Oh, I'm sorry. He lost that belt. My bad, man. I'm sorry about that. You know, but I understand that's all scripted and it's all for entertainment. But let me tell you what's not going to be entertainment. You're 2025. Now, you're still going to be a rich man after it's all done. You're still going to be a big name after it's all done. But, you know, you're going to get hit. So again, Logan Paul, born 4/10, 1995, and 11, which makes sense because he's a great athlete. We always give the devil his due on this program. We're not going to bullshit. We're not going to make stuff up. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But if you're good at something, I'm going to give the devil his due. And he's exactly good. You know, the funny thing about the Paul brothers, Jake and Logan, they used to grow up listening to me. See, when they were kids and they were in Westlake, Ohio, I was in Solon, Ohio. And I was a local celebrity. They used to go on WTAM 1100 with Mike Trevisano. R.I.P. And when it came down to it, you have to understand what is going on. That is the main effect. What is going on right now? And the main effect is this. Next year is the year of the snake. Logan is born 1995. That is the year of the pig. He's getting hit. The best thing you can do is lay low, but you're not going to lay low because you don't understand this stuff. You're probably going to try to understand this stuff, but you don't understand this stuff right now. You really do not get it. So I'm going to tell you this. Watch it. You're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to see exactly how this is going to work. And next year, well, I mean this year, but next year, what I mean, year of the snake, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. So at the end of the day, yep. So you have to get it. Next year, it's all going to change. Logan Paul, understand this. You're going to get it when the year of the snake comes, you will be humbled. Mark my words. You will be humbled. Now, I don't have any personal problems with Logan Paul. I don't have any personal problems with I probably do have some problems with XQC. I don't like you. I don't like your voice. I don't like anything about you. Logan, I actually respect. Logan grew up listening to me in Cleveland, Ohio. So he might know something about numerology. As a matter of fact, we know for a fact that Jake Paul and Logan Paul's driver talks about numerology. Wonder how we know that. So they know exactly who I am, and this message is going to get to him. But see, Logan, he's not going to do anything about it. He's still going to go hard, and he's going to get hit. But now let's go to someone I really want to talk about. Mr. Musk. Mr. Musk is worth about $400 billion right now. His net worth has increased big time since Donald Trump got elected. And again, good investment. Put in about $277 million into the Trump campaign and got almost $200 billion out of it. Good investment. But see, he's the king of the mountain right now. Some people are even calling him President Musk. Ain't looking good for you, bro. It's not looking good for you at all. I never trusted you, and soon the whole world's going to turn on you. And I promise you, Donald Trump's going to turn on you. You people are going to watch it in 2025 with your own eyes. How a guy who's the richest man in the world, who's not named Rockefeller, Rothschild, or Putin, Elon Musk, how he goes from being the richest man to the not richest man in the world. He's going to lose a lot of his wealth in 2025. And what you see happen is going to show you the proof that numerology and astrology are real. Now, I want you to understand this. The second half of 2025 is going to get real bad for him. He's born 6/8/1971. Now, I'm sorry, he's born 6/28/1971. He's a 7 life path. I didn't question his intelligence. He's definitely a smart man. He's not as smart as he thinks he is, but he's definitely a smart man. I want you to understand something, Mr. Musk. You are born on the 28th. You didn't earn it. It was given to you. Yes, you put in work, and yes, you are a very smart man. But if you think you earned $400 billion for any other reason, mainly but because you're born on the 28th, you're out of your freaking mind. This is why you are one of the richest men in world history, because you're born on the 28th. Just like Bill Gates was before you, born on the 28th. Just like Rolex. Rolex always likes to use those 28s in their advertising. 28 is the number of wealth. But see, in the enemy year, it ain't gonna matter so much. In the enemy year, people are supposed to lay low, but you're not gonna do that. You're gonna go all in, and you will be humbled. Because when President Trump dumps your ass, and he will do it, I guarantee you he will do it, you're gonna see all the vultures come out like this, and their knives are gonna be out, and they'll be coming for you. Because right now, American senators are scared to say something bad about you. I'm not. You don't fear me. I have no fear of Elon Musk whatsoever. Go ahead and shut down my Twitters. I don't care. I make 3% of my income from Twitter. I'm not relying on your money or anything. There's nothing you can do to me. Because I'm going to keep hitting you on YouTube. I'm going to keep hitting you on IG. I'm going to keep hitting you on TikTok. And I got an army on Twitter that's going to do what needs to be done, regardless if I'm there or not. By the end of 2025, people are going to be playing these videos and saying, how did this astrologer, numerologist know? And the reason I knew is because I've been studying this stuff for a long time. It's not just that you're going to be in a enemy year. You're also going to be in a 7-year cycle and an enemy year. That's a double whammy, bro. That's a straight up double whammy. And I'm looking forward to your downfall. I am looking forward to your downfall. Because you went in there and you lied to people. You lied to people and said it was a free speech app. And I have no issues what you're doing, because it's your company. You can do anything you want. But see, here in YouTube, they actually give you guidelines. I know when I'm on YouTube, I can't cuss and swear and use profanity to the point where I do in other places. So I adapt to their environment. They have the rules. I have to adapt to their rules. But see, Musk, you're a freaking liar. You told us We had free speech. And then you suspended me for absolute no reason. Not once, but twice. Took 150,000 followers away. Just like that. And it took me time to build that up. And again, it might seem small compared to the following I have here on YouTube, or definitely small compared to what I have on TikTok and all those other channels. But those were relationships I built with people that I can't find anymore. I used to DM congressmen and senators from my own account, and I lost touch with them. And that's because of you. So, yes, Mr. Musk, I am going to be very, very happy to watch you fall. And it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Okay, let's get off Musk, because I know you guys don't want to hear about my vendetta against Elon Musk all the time. It is what it is. Let's get back to some readings. Let's do that. Okay, 126/1973, life path 11, female rat. All right, well, you're obviously an 11 life path, but you're also a karmic soul because you're born on 26th. 26 hits people harder than the 17. It's a hard one to live by. So your money's up and down your whole life, but that karma hits you hard, so you have to live a righteous life. There's no other ways about it. Your lucky number is 13, so when you go in the casino, maybe on the 13th or 26th, go to the casino and play those two numbers. And those two numbers will bring you success in life, whether it's in that gambling or something else. Let's see here. What do we have? Appreciate it. What do we have here? 7/5/1965. Love and money look for me. Well, since you're born 1965, the year of the snake, it looks good in 2025, the year of the snake. You know, you're about to be that big age, 60, and 60, 59 is usually a good age for people because they're in their own sign. People are always in their enemy sign when they're 5, 6 years old, depending on when they're born, or when they're 17, 18, or 29, 30, like XQC and Logan Paul. When they're 41, 42, when they're 53, 54, like Musk. Enemy year. So just by the ages, you can tell when people hit their enemy year. But people also are in their own year when they're 59, 60. When they're 47 to 48. Wow. When they're 35 to 36. When they're 23 to 24. Those are usually always good years for people, those ages, because they're always around their own energy. Plus, you're also a 33 life path. Influence. You want to succeed in the matrix as a 33? You want to succeed in the matrix as a 33? Influence others. That's what you do. Let's see, what do we have here? Birthday, 4/1/1987. 3 life path, born on the 1st. Cat, any advice for me next 3 years? What career should I pick? How can I make it? Lucky, famous, 47. Well, your lucky number is definitely 47. So, again, that's be a good jersey number if you were younger. Good, that's a good number. Like if you pick an address with a house number 47, it will be very positive for you. That's a good way to use that type of energy. Plus, let's see, do I have it here? Nah, usually the hats I have that 47 on it, but not this one, man. I always say it's for Donald Trump, but in actuality, it's the logo of the company, so it is what it is. Listen, you got more money than most people, so, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about you. As you get older, you're going to get more spiritual, and indulge in psychology and mixing numerology and astrology with psychology. That is something you'll really enjoy in life. All right, what we have here. 10/1/1977, female advice. Thanks for your honesty regarding the BS around us. Yeah, so much bullshit around us. It's not even funny. But you're an 8 life path. You're born 1977, 2 sevens back there. So, you are somewhat of a loner. You're looking more for intelligence. You're chasing intelligence in men while you're chasing the bag, because you are kind of masculine because of those double ones. And any woman who has strong 1 energy is going to be masculine. It is what it is, guys. I don't make the system. I just interpret it for you. People get mad at me. What do you get mad at me for? 6'7", 1976, female fire dragon. Yeah, you don't have to tell me what you are. I can figure it out yourself. It's not a big deal. But it does tell me how much more the public is educated now on numerology and astrology than before I came in the game in late 2022 and early 2023. Because before I would do these things and people just used to post their birthdays. Now they post their birthdays and they're like, fire dragon. Like, I can't figure out the math myself, but it is what it is. Well, since you're born on the 7th, obviously you're born on the same day as I am. I'm born on the 7th, and when it comes to the 7s, our drug of choice, what we want more than anything else, is knowledge. Knowledge is the most important thing. So that's what we seek. That's what I've seeked my whole life, knowledge. I just want to know things. It is what it is. Because you're a dragon, you're going to have that aura of authority. So even as a female, hey, again, let's keep it real. More people listen to men than women, no matter what anyone says. But see, dragon women, they're built different. And you know that. You're watching this and laughing right now. I know you are. Because dragon women got that aura of authority. And men listen to them. It is what it is. All right, what we got here? I'm a male, 11/24, 1985. My girl, 9/14, 1985. Can we go long distance? You want me to lie to you, bro? Nah, you don't want me to lie to you. You want me to tell you the truth. That's why you came to me. Your girlfriend has a hell of a body. That's nice. She's also born in the 14th, so she got good looks. But she's in her enemy year. And I have a hard time believing a long-distance relationship is going to last with someone in their enemy year. And I understand that's not what you want to hear, bro. I get it, bro. Who wants to hear this bullshit? But I'm just telling you what I've learned from my 20 years of experience. So, I mean, listen, if you think she's your soulmate, it is what it is. But, nah, I don't think so. It is what it is. All right, what we got over here? 10/10/2006 female, where I get a bag. Love it. You notice how the women who are born on the 1st and the 10th, they're talking about, will I get that bag? That's that male energy, man. It is what it is. Let's see. I want to get married. Oh, really? A woman that wants to get married. Yo, guys, you hear this? This is are we in a time machine or something? This is 2004 when I got married. What the hell is this? Women want to get married. You're looking for a husband. That's almost unbelievable in America. They tell me you guys don't need men nowadays. They tell me you can do all the stuff yourself. It is what it is. I'm just kidding with you. Maybe. Anyways, what we got here? Get that bag. Make him proud. Advice for me. Okay. My advice for you is this. You're in a 1-year cycle right now. In a 1-year cycle, it's about new beginnings. So what that basically means is you have to start new things and you have to be more independent and do things yourself. As someone who's born in a dog year, it's not surprising you put your parents in this message because you always look for approval. As a dog, you look for approval from others. It is what it is. That's just one of the things about being dogs. They look for approval. So when it comes down to it, approval from your parents is very high. My concern for you is that you don't have lust take over. You know what that means. I don't have to go any further. All right, 2/5/2001. Nice Warriors ring. No, this isn't my Warriors ring. This right here is my Phillies championship ring. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, do it. Yeah, that thing's nice. So this is my Phillies championship ring. So the difference with my Warriors championship ring is I actually earned that. I actually did things that made sure, certain players went to Warriors and won championships and helped build that dynasty. I had a part in that and I earned that. This, I bought at a pawn shop, but it's really nice. and it's really expensive. So, everyone has Rolexes. I'm here in Miami. All of these influencers have Rolexes, APs. By the way, I won't wear AP. AP was founded in a pig year. You're not going to catch me with the AP, but see, my Rolex over here. My Rolex over here. This bad boy over here. Rolex was founded in a snake year. Let's see if we can get that zoomed in there. Come on, camera. Work with me. Work with me, camera. Oh, anyways, it's a Rolex. It's found in the snake year, and this is the only type of watch I'm ever going to wear. It's not like an Apple Watch or something like that. But when it comes to the expensive watches, this is the only one I'm ever going to wear in my life. Because it's a snake. I'm a snake. I'm going to rep snakes. It is what it is. All right, 2/5/2001. You got me all mixed up over there. Let's see what we have here. One life path, born on the 5th. So again, people who are ones are very aggressive in life, and they have to be to succeed. You're born on the 5th. You got to travel, but I'm looking at you. You're gonna make it, bro. It might take you a few years, but you're gonna make it. If you were a stock, I'd be buying. So there you go. Let's see, what do we have here? 11/27/1985. Male, what is my priority for next year? I am working on my bag. Aren't we all working on our bag? Your priority for next year, because, this year, 2025. See, you're also born 85. That's an ox next. Snake year is coming in a couple weeks. So again, if you're an ox, if you're a rooster, if you're a snake, you're supposed to go hard. You're supposed to go out there and open new businesses, get engaged, get married, have a baby. And again, I'm not just telling you to do things. I had my first child in 2013, a snake year. And I got married in 2004. My wife wanted to have kids way before then. I'm like, For 9 years, I want a snake child. And that's exactly what I got. And I want to point this out. My kid is an 11 snake. He has 3 energy. And he's going to, when I retire, he's going to start picking up the chains. He's going to start lifting some of these heavy weights out here. He's going to be an influencer. Because I'm not going to do this for my whole life. I'm born on the 7th. I would have preferred not to do this, in all honesty. I didn't want to be an influencer. I didn't want any of this stuff. I'm born on the 7th. I want to be in my own little world. I'd rather be chilling by myself, smoking a blunt or something like that, man. Reading a book, figuring out something else in history. The problem is, no one who was articulate enough, who understood numerology, who had my mouthpiece, was available. I mean, let's be honest. There's only a few good mouthpieces out there. Tate, Myron. There's only a few good mouthpieces out there. And none of them understood numerology and astrology. If I didn't do this, no one would have done this. And no one would have done this for another maybe 12 to 24 years. My presence alone is what pushed this community, or this type of thinking, to where it is right now. There's numerologists and astrologers, well, not astrologers have always been around, but there's numerologists who are men, popping up all over TikTok, popping up all over IG, Twitter. Where do you think they learned it from? Now, I actually support that. I think that's a good thing. The problem is when these people take what they learned from me, which is stuff I don't charge people for, and then they try to charge people for it. I'm like, dude, I'm not even selling that information. What are you doing that? Or when they take some of my information, copy and paste it, and then say they thought of it. Or when they copy and paste it, mix it in with their own bullshit, and then say, oh, this is advanced knowledge. It's not advanced knowledge. You have to understand, the best at any field no matter who you are, the best baseball player, the best attorney, the best dancer, the best musician, the best artist, the best numerologist, no matter who you are, if you're the best of the best, Benji's gonna come to you. If you're the best of the best, Benji's gonna come to you. Benji's gonna come to you if you're the best of the best. Make it rain on myself, because I sure is only gonna give no strippers no money. I'm not built that way. Only women who get out money out of me are my wife, my mom, and any female employees I have. That's it. But going back to what I was saying, if you're the best at what you do, you're going to get money. That's just the way it works. And I'm going to warn you guys, a lot of these guys who claim to be numerologists and want you to do things, not only are they broke, but they're like borderline poverty living on Section 8. This one guy in Dayton living with his mom and a dog and his mom's boyfriend in literally a hotel room. And he's selling you numerology secrets for $50, and he wants people to sign a non-disclosure over $50. Like, Olave, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? You have another guy who tells people 33 is not as powerful as 9 because 3 times 3 equals 9. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know, that's one of the negatives of me making this stuff mainstream, and I'm going to make it even more mainstream. But see, the difference between me and everyone else is not just because I have this mouthpiece, but I also know how to network. I've been on with some of the biggest influencers in the world. Pearl, Sneeko, Zerka, Sean Kelly, had Barack Obama's brother, did one with XQC's mother. Shout out to Cleopatra. And by the way, man, Cleopatra is, you know, I remember when I saw Cleopatra the first time. She's born 2/15/1980. She's an 8 life path, grew up in poverty. Now she's mega rich. Her son, was a 33 life path, passed away, but he set her up good. He set her up good. But I remember looking at her, and she thought she was born in the year of the monkey because, you know, 1980 is a monkey year, and that's correct. But it didn't hit that year until February 5th, 16th, or 17th. So she was born in the goat year, and I knew she was a goat right away. And I'm like, there's no way you're a monkey. She's like, how did you know? I'm like, you're way too attractive to be a monkey. You're a goat. Because goats are natural beauties. And, yeah, she definitely got that going for her. So it is what it is. Anyways, we got 1,000 people watching the live chat. Much appreciated. We'll go back to the readings in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about U.S. foreign policy right now. Marco Rubio is set to be Secretary of State. That is one of the most powerful positions in the new cabinet. Marco Rubio is born in 1971, the year of the pig. He's going to make some mistakes in 2025. He's definitely going to make some mistakes in 2025. And unfortunately, I think he's going to be a war hawk. Now, I don't have a problem with Cuba finding democracy. I don't have a problem with Raul joining, you know, Fidel. And if anyone worked for the devil, it was Fidel Castro. They literally tried to assassinate that guy 100 times in history, and they failed. It's just absolutely remarkable. Or should I say Justin Trudeau's real father? Yeah, Margaret Trudeau used to make a lot of trips from Ottawa to Havana. About 15 times a year, she would fly from Ottawa to Havana, and her husband was a very old man, probably not capable of fulfilling his duties. And it looks like Margaret Trudeau found a willing member to replace her husband, the Prime Minister of Canada at the time, the original Prime Minister Trudeau. And yeah, here we have Justin Trudeau. So it would be very fitting to see the Cuban regime fall around the same time as the Justin Trudeau government fell in Canada. But there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. And I don't think military action is needed. I think economic pressure plus maybe a blockade, and you have the, people in Cuba, you have a real Bay of Pigs. There's enough people who are ex-Cuban dissidents that will go in and do what they need to do. America is safer with a Cuba that is an ally. And that's just a straight fact. I don't understand why the Americans, and I understand they cut a deal with the Soviets, in the 60s for, after the Cuban Missile Crisis. I understand that. But after the Soviet Union dissolved, why is that agreement still in place? The country you signed the agreement with doesn't exist. Russia is not the Soviet Union. Russia is basically the biggest part of the Soviet Union, but it's not the Soviet Union. So I don't even understand why that agreement even applies anymore. With the right economic pressure, the Cuban regime will collapse very quickly, and we don't even need American intervention. Next, Venezuela. Hugo Chavez was born in the year of the horse, and the thing about horses is they're revolutionaries. You've seen this with Nelson Mandela in South Africa. You've seen this with other horses throughout history, like Vladimir Lenin, who started the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia in 1917. So horses do tend to be revolutionaries. But see, the Americans made a big mistake. The mistake the Americans made was in 2002, the Americans invaded. Well, they basically backed a coup. And the reason it didn't work was 2002 was the year of the horse, so they tried to get rid of a horse in a horse year. Bad mistake. And that's why that coup under the CIA and the Bush administration didn't work. And again, CIA, take notes. Take notes. Hopefully you have learned from your mistakes. You're not going to try to depose a horse in a position of power in a horse year. This is logical to me. Should be logical to all of you. I could do a whole YouTube video on the mistakes the CIA made. A whole YouTube video about that. Let's go back to some readings. What we got here? 11/7/95 advice. Way low next year. You're smart. You're born on the 7th just like me. So heed my advice. It's not going to be easy. It's better to be bored than take L's. I want to repeat this. It is better to be bored and lay low and do nothing. And still, you got to eat, still got to work, but not take any risks and take any chances than it is to take L's. So, my friend, you want some advice? I gave it to you. Lay low. What we got here? 3/9/1991, male, 5 life path. Goat. Well, obviously you're a good-looking dude. Shouldn't have any problems picking up any of these ladies. No doubt. You have a goat energy. You have 5 energy. That's honestly the best-looking combination. And a lot of females who are 5 goats, those are the ones you go like, yeah. See, the 5 goats, they're the head turners in life. My wife's a 5 and she's a rooster. I consider rooster, obviously my wife is the best looking woman in the world, just like she is for any husband, at least any good husband. But when it comes down to it, I consider goats the best looking sign. To me, roosters are, they don't have the natural beauty of a goat, but they do have the features. I would say goat is the second prettiest sign, but maybe I'm just being biased because I'm a snake. My wife's a rooster, and a snake-rooster combination, but rooster is definitely one of the better looking signs. Shout out to Jessica Alba, Dark Angel. I guess I'm showing my age by even saying that, but whatever. So 3/9/1991, you're still in an 11-year cycle until your birthday hits. In a 3-year cycle, you network, and that's what you should do, my friend. All right, let's go over here. 11/24/1991. 1985, what comes to mind? Oh, you're a 4 life path. Watch out for the IRS. That's what comes to mind. You know, you have an interesting life, man. I really don't want to divulge everything on here because I don't think you'd appreciate that. But your key to life is based off your charisma, and you have a lot of it. But you're also a free spirit and you're blunt. You're going to tell people exactly what you think. Yeah, probably why you like me so much, because I'm the same way. Let's see, what do we have here? 6/23, 1987, advice for 2025. Well, what we have here? 9 life path. 9s is very easy, the advice I give them. You have to have good people around you. If a 9 wants to succeed, be around winners. If you want to be in law school, be around attorneys. You want to be in finance, be around bankers and people on Wall Street. Environment is the key for 9s. It always has been. And born on the 23rd, make sure to get some travel in there because that is very important to people who have 5 energy. It always has been, always will be. All right, I gotta keep going over here. Missing a few. Oh, did that one already. Let's go. I'm gonna get a tag team partner to do these very quickly. Okay, 127, 1982. What's to become of me in 2025? Got hit hard in 2023, but laid low 2024. Okay, good decision. Made my bag on crypto since 2015. Smart man. I have a girlfriend born 3/6/1997 and 1996. Doing consulting and well. Okay, well, your girlfriend's very smart. And remember, one of the reasons I started believing in numerology was, I never thought much of women's intelligence. But one of the things that showed me numerology was real is just how smart the 7 women are. Like most women who are 7 life paths, they will run circles around guys with intelligence. And I've seen that with my own eyes. So you have a very smart girlfriend. She's home and family oriented. If you guys have kids, she will be a very good mother. And that's probably the best compliment you can give a woman. When it comes down to, it is what it is, man. The best compliment I can give a woman is she's a good mother. There is no better compliment I can give a woman. I might not like a woman. I might not like what she does, how she talks, but if she's a good mother, that's the apex. It's not about making millions for a woman. It's not about that stuff. It's about raising the kids. And if that sounds offensive, whatever. Because the nuclear family is the bedrock of society. It always has been and always have. If we didn't have the Institute of Marriage, what would happen would be that we would have 20% of the men getting 80% of the women. Well, they probably wouldn't want 80%. They probably want only like 50%. But that's what it comes down to. 80% of the women want to be with 20%, the top 20% of guys. And that's just not realistic if you want to have a real economy, if you want to have kids with nuclear families. It's just not realistic. So what needs to be done is you need a man, a woman, and kids. And the man needs to work and make a lot of money. Because if you're a man out there, you can't be all red pill and all, I'm a man and stuff like this. And, demand that, your woman stays home and watches the kids unless you make stay-at-home money for a wife. Don't demand your woman stays home and watches the kids if you can't support it. I'm being real with you guys. You can't make those demands of people. But if you're making good money, then it's your obligation to make sure your woman does not work and she raises the kids. Because when women work, they get stress. Stress causes people to be masculine. Do you really want your woman to be masculine? It is what it is. All right, let's go back. Let's see, 127. Okay, 3 life paths. She's a 7. So 3-7 combinations. Probably the most likely to get married. The 3-7 combination. I've seen a lot of 3-7s get married. I've seen a lot of 3-7s get divorced. And quite frankly, when it comes to the 3-7 combination, you guys are polar opposites, but alike in some ways. And if you're in a relationship with a 7, give her space. If you're in a relationship with someone born on the 7th, 16th, 25th, or someone who's a 7 life path, no matter what you want to do in life, you got to give that person your space. It is what it is. All right. Well, appreciate that. Let's see. It's funny, the people just send money and don't even put a birthday there, so I appreciate it, though. All right, 4/28/1992, monkey, ex-wifey was 1, a dog. Okay, well, if your ex-wife was a dog, first thing I would ask you is, did you get divorced in your enemy year? Because a lot of women start getting divorced in their enemy year. It is what it is. So, I've just seen it, and a lot of times they admit later on they made a mistake. Just don't. That's not something you want to do. And women, if you're thinking about, getting divorced in your enemy year, I would ask you to. And the reason I'm saying women is because women initiate 80% of divorces, or somewhere around that number. So don't make those big decisions your enemy year. That's not what you want to do. It really isn't. So that would be the first question I would ask. It is what it is. Let me go back there. I think I lost you for a second. Damn it, they're coming in too fast. I guess it's a good problem to have. All right, 1/4/1993, male, San Antonio. Well, you're in Texas, a snake state. That should be good for a snake year. You gotta focus on travel in a 5-year. Let me tell you something. If you're in one place for too long in a 5-year, you're asking for trouble. You gotta move in a 5-year. And second, I'm not sure if you're married or anything, but 5-year, you're gonna become more, sexual. You're gonna be more aroused, and guess what? You're gonna be better looking to the opposite sex. In 5-year cycles, people get better looking to the opposite sex. It is what it is. All right, guys, do me a favor. I hate doing this stuff because it sounds so cliche, but if you're watching this, give it a like. It helps boost the algorithm, and I do appreciate that. I don't want to be that guy. Follow me, subscribe, but it is what it is. So, whatever. All right. Don't skip, Gary. Help from India. Date of birth 3/22/1996. Okay. Before I go into this, I want you to understand something. I am American. Americans run this world. So we put the month before the day. So all the people in Europe and all of these other people, now I'm going to stop doing readings. If you can't put the correct way, the month and then the day and then the year, we're going to have problems. I'm just going to start skipping people like that because I'm a freaking American. Americans dominate this world. And guess what? You're going to do it the American way. So, having said that, now that's out the way, I'm seeing a lot of zeros. Advice from me, number 0. My girlfriend is 5/4/1995. All right, you got a 33 girlfriend. And just being around 33s or having sex with 33s, that makes you smarter. And she's a pure 33, so I'm sure she's, doing well. But she's going to have a tough year. It is what it is. And quite frankly, you're going to have a tough year in 2026 because that's a horse year and you're a rat. So what would my advice be for you? You're a 22. 22 is the number of the master builder. So build, baby, build. Whether it be a tech company, and again, it might be cliche for you being Indian, but it might be a tech company, might be building up other people, might be building a family. Whatever you do, build, but you can't just build yourself, you got to build other people around you. That's how you succeed as a 22. Not everyone can be George Washington born on the 22nd and build America. Not everyone can be Vladimir Lenin, even though I consider him a piece of shit. He has my respect because he led the Bolshevik Revolution to a victory. And when did he actually win the war? Remember, the Bolshevik Revolution started in 1917. He won it in 1922. So the 22 won in 22. So again, build. Some people born on the 22nd are bodybuilders. A lot of female bodybuilders born on the 22nd. As a matter of fact, like 85 for the Mrs. Olympias. Percent of Miss Olympias were born on the 22nd. Build, baby, build. A lot of 22s are architects. Build, baby, build. That's my advice. All right, let's go over here. 210, 1984, 8 life path. Lost my leg in my enemy year last year. Ugh. You know, when I see stuff like this, it's like, how do you not believe in enemy years when people are posting stuff like this? I don't know this guy. What do you think? I set this up or anything like that? I'm not that type of influencer. I don't do fake content. Yeah, well, here's the thing. As an 8 life path, everything's about karma. I'm not going to say it was a karmic event because I don't know if it was. But I do know this. You're extremely karmic. And I also know you're kind of like a rebel without a cause. So the best thing you can do with the person with your birthday is work hard. Try to get that bag as much as possible. Watch your karma. And have a strong family unit. I can't stress that enough. If you have a strong family, it's going to work out for you. If you don't, it is what it is. And again, guys, don't forget to like. I need more people to watch this. It is what it is. Hi, Gary. My name is Andrew. Male born on the 22nd, 1974. Okay. So we have a 1 life path and a 22 tiger. Well, let me tell you something. I always say that people born in tiger years age like wine. Yeah, especially those born on the 22nd. I mean, what are you, like a fighter? You're definitely worth something like that. But my advice for you, let me look. What would be my advice for you? Probably to learn as much as possible. I think that would be the best place for you to do. Pick a hobby, pick 2-3 things that really interest you and just dive deep. You're one of those people who's like a knowledge druggie. You want to know as much as possible. Now, I wouldn't say that to most tigers, but you're born on the 22nd. So again, same advice I had to the gentleman before. People born on the 22nd have to build. Doesn't matter what you build, but build. Build, baby, build. That's the best advice you can give a tiger. All right. Now see, I'm going to start enforcing this rule next stream. 12/16/2002. Now, I've told you people, I live in America, and we put the month in front of the day here. I expect people, when they want me to give them a birthday reading, to put the month before the day. I just don't like the way that looks. I don't like when you put the day ahead of the month. Now, you might say I'm pet peeving, but I don't give a damn. You guys are going to start listening, and next stream, if you guys do this, I'm not even going to read. I'm just going to skip it. It is what it is. But having said that, born in the 16th, what advice would you have for me in 2015 building a business? Well, you're born in the 16th, 5 life path. I would ask you what type of business you're trying to build. Because some of the people I've seen with those type of birthdays maybe build some businesses that I wouldn't be really okay with. Having said that, you're an extremely attractive woman, but you're extremely intelligent too. You have one of those rare combinations where you're a 5 and a 7. So a lot of people have underestimated you in life, and they've paid for it, haven't it? I know you're smiling. Born in the horse year, good body. Born in a Sagittarius horse, so you definitely got those thighs. You can always tell when a Sagittarius is born in a horse year or some year like a rooster year, because they usually have that like sweep in their thighs that guys and everyone likes, that muscular sweep in the thighs. That's usually what the Sagittarius have. I could always tell a Sag woman. Either she has really strong thighs or she's really tall, but you can always tell. My advice to you, I would probably wait to build a business until 2026, because that's your horse year and you're a horse. So that would be my advice. Okay, what do we have here? 6/27/2003, 11 life path. As a goat, tell me money trade about my life. All right, no issues. As an 11, you obviously have charisma, but as someone who's born with 9 energy, it's important who you're around. So usually 11s are the leaders of the pack, But the ones who are born on the 27th might not want that responsibility. So for you, it's going to be a contradiction. Do I want to take charge or don't I? So you're going to be going back and forth throughout your whole life about do you want to or don't you? I see you kind of getting more into it. The older you get, the better your charisma is going to be. And the person you are now, having fun and everything, is not going to be the person you are when you get older. I see you being a serious player if you get in politics, or I do see you being somewhat kind of a spiritual leader if you put in the work. Remember, you're supposed to be a pacifist. Don't do things by brute force. That's not your nature. All right. I've been doing this for a while, and I need a co-host. Because I just can't talk for freaking hours. Because when you have a co-host, you can go back and forth. When he talks, you can shut up and give the vocals a rest a little bit. But if I talk for hours upon hours upon hours, plus I do readings every day, it gets a little difficult. Anyways, if you want to join GG33, if you want to be one of the few people in the world, I got 5,000 students, if you want to be one of those people who has access to knowledge that's beyond what I release to the public, go to GG33 Bronze, GG33 Academy, or GG33 Silver. Google WAP plus GG33, it will take you right there. You can join in, and you can start learning the videos and the information right away. GG33 Academy is $98 a month. Some of my best students, some of my best gold members are in there teaching right now. Shout out to a lot of people. We're going to start having a lot more big names in GG33 Academy. The real information obviously is in bronze, which is $9.98, and if you want to go up to silver, it's around 2,000, anything that adds up to 8, somewhere around there. But that's the best information you can get without signing a non-disclosure. Now, I do have something called GG33 Gold. Now, I'm going to be very blunt with you. It costs a lot of money to get in there, $53K. And what you have to understand is the information that's in there is nowhere else. Now, here's the thing. You might think I'm trying to sell you or do things, but honestly, I'm not, because say you have 53,000. I'm not taking your money until you show me that you have another 100,000 somewhere else, because I'm not taking someone's last money. That's not how this works. I want people at a certain level up there. So if you want to join gold, you got to pass the interview. And I'm Trump, baby, so, if you're with the other side, it might be tough. Second, you got to be able to prove to me that you have assets, or I won't even take your money. That's how I operate, because I couldn't sleep at night if someone has 60K and I took 53 of it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm only taking money from people in gold who have a lot of money. And gold is something that life-changing information, but so is bronze and silver. It is what it is. There's just always different levels to it. So if you want to do that, go ahead and join. Lucky Numbers ebook is always available. You can find that link here as well. And let's see. Let's do a couple more readings, and then we're going to shut this down because I'm not doing this all day. Appreciate everyone's support. If I didn't get to you, it wasn't on purpose. You have no idea how many messages I have here. It's like, are you guys for real? How does one person do this? I'm honestly going to start doing this with someone. I'm going to have my other students here, and they're going to start typing and doing stuff. I don't know. We're going to figure this out. We're really going to figure this out. All right. What else do we have here? Wow, we have exactly 888 people watching. Extremely impressive, if I do say so myself. Now, if we could add another 8 to it, we'll have 8,888. Now, see, I would be even more impressed. But that's more up to you than me. Again, like the content. I hate saying that, but, it is what it is. Lastly, what am I going to get into? It's NFL season. The NFL season is closed. And let me say this. Kansas City Chiefs are looking to three-peat. It's not happening. There will be no three-peat. They're not Jordan. Patrick Mahomes is not Jordan. See, Jordan actually won titles in his enemy year. He's that good. Now, he had a lot of bad things happen in his enemy year, like his dad dying in 1993. Yeah. I don't think that's an equal trade. I think if he had to, make that decision, he'll definitely give back that title for his dad. Who wouldn't? Well, at least whatever sane person wouldn't. But Patrick Mahomes is born 1995, the year of the pig. Sorry, brother. You're not winning. You're not winning NFL title this year. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you guys. If you're betting, I'm telling you right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are not three-peating. Take that to the bank. And as we have more streams, we'll talk about more of this type of stuff. I'm going to have some real football content come playoff time. We're going to go through all of it. You guys are going to enjoy this, man. I'm going to give you content from all over sports, politics, because one of those things is I'm knowledgeable about everything. I'm that guy. If it was another channel, I'll be saying I'm that. I don't know where the boundaries here on YouTube are. What's this, my 4th or 5th stream on here? I haven't done it too much, man. But I'm like, I have this big channel. Why not take advantage of it? I just got to be a little cleaner with what I say. So I think I've been good today, haven't I?
Yeah, we'll see. Come on.
We'll see. We'll see. I should probably go to Kick and then go to Monkey and have some. Should I? No, man. Yeah, but I would start screaming and shouting. Probably don't need to do that right now. So it is what it is. Okay. All right. I'm about to lose my voice. 11/24/1985. Girl, I already did that one. All right. What do we have in here? All right. Anyways, guys, appreciate you listening. We have a lot of content coming up. I want to announce right now I will be doing streams and podcasts with WNBA players, and they will be changing their jersey numbers for their next season based off their lucky numbers. That is going to be some of the content I'm going to be providing very shortly. Other than that, we're taking over, baby. I will see you at the White House because I'm going to have this camera right here and this one and this one and this one. And I'm going to be recording the inauguration live on YouTube and all my Instagram, all my channels. I'm going to do it all there, TikTok, everything. Because with GG33, now you get coverage. Last time I was at the White House was December 2020, as the Trump administration was coming to an end. Donald Trump's about to be president again, and I'm going to be right there with him. Because I am somewhat responsible for him getting in the White House. I want to make this clear. Not only did I influence my people to vote for him, I had other influencers voting for him and telling their millions of followers to vote for him. I am sure I am directly and indirectly responsible for at least 500,000 people voting for Trump. Directly and indirectly. And what that means is I had a lot of influencers go for him. Because we are the real influencers now. Not the Hollywood stars. Remember, Megan Thee Stallion twerking at the DNC didn't work. Oprah didn't work. All these people who were backing the Democrats, it didn't work. But what did work was Trump going on Joe Rogan. That worked. All the influencers that were backing Trump, that worked. And this is why I don't have any, vendetta against Logan Paul. He was backing Trump. I'm just telling the truth. You're going to get hit because it's your enemy year. Anyways, I don't want to lose my voice anymore. This has been a GG